So here we have Adam Seitchik from Murphy Oil Corporation, and he's kindly given us some time just to give us some insights into their organisation and the way they work and sort of evaluate the market, I suppose. So Adam, Murphy Oil Corporation is a global, an international company. So could you maybe just tell us a little bit about what considerations you assess when deciding what markets you're going to participate in, and what are the types of projects that appeal to you? How do you base your decisions?
Right now, one of our drivers is oil-weighted projects going forward within our identified exploration focus areas: Gulf of Mexico, Mid-Atlantic, and Vietnam, Australia, and Southeast Asia. And right now, we're looking obviously for projects that are oil-weighted, higher rate of returns, and areas that we can execute effectively and efficiently and always safely. Like to be able to bring these projects online as quickly as possible.
Okay, and so I suppose obviously we're in Mexico at the moment, is the US and Mexico a main focus area for you, or what are the main areas of interest worldwide?
Definitely Mexico is one of our core focus areas, obviously with the proximity to the US Gulf of Mexico. We've been exploring in that region for a long time and very successful, and continue to grow that business as well. I'd like to be able to capitalize on those synergies of expertise of the general Gulf of Mexico basin itself, and with our recent operations we're able to exploit that.
Okay, absolutely. And you said you look for opportunities with a high rate of return or return on investment. Obviously these types of projects and opportunities bring high risk. So my next question is, what are the sort of main risk factors and showstoppers for you? What rings alarm bells?
Well, right now, obviously, with Mexico has always been an attractive basin for us and for industry as well. You notice by the recent bid rounds, the level of competition was very, very tight on both rounds 2.4, 3.1. And doing so, it's a frontier basin, yet it had geologic risk and elements that were already proven, specifically in a frontier basin, a proven working hydrocarbon system. So those are the types of areas we are looking to enter into, is basins that have a lot of running room, a lot of opportunity, yet have certain elements that de-risk it, so it's not a pure high-risk frontier basin. We do have assets such as those within our exploration portfolio. They have their place, but Mexico represented a basin that kind of ticked a lot of boxes for us, one of which is obviously a working petroleum system, and also the ability to execute with, at the time of the bid rounds, a tremendous amount of potential running room.
Okay, interesting. And obviously, a lot of these projects require partnerships to be able to complete them successfully and carry them out successfully. So what are the key criteria that you look for when choosing partners? Obviously, here at events like these, one of the key motivating factors to attend is for the people you meet and the network you're able to do. So what do you look for in a partner? What type of organisations interest you, appeal to you, and do you feel can help you to take your business forward?
Well, we definitely like to identify partners that are aligned with us on all the different facets of project execution. From the early phase, our technical outlook and how we view the basins and the projects and the risk, and our alignment technically. We also want to make sure we're aligned with a company that can execute in the timelines that we want to. Being an independent, we tend to like to move very quickly and efficiently, trying to get the first oil as fast as possible, and having a partner that has those same aspirations and the alignment and the ability to be nimble and move quickly is paramount. Obviously, we also need to look for partners who have coveted acreage.
Sure.
So there is that balance between partners going into farming opportunities versus partners who are going into new basins and bid rounds. So opportunities for partners also for farm-ins is who has the best acreage, the acreage that we really want, that we find is coveted, and hopefully the other aspects of performance and the ability to execute are also aligned. But overall, we want to make sure we find a company that is aligned with ourselves as an independent exploration company.
Interesting. And obviously, you've just made sort of the recent Cholula discovery. Is there anything you can tell us about that? Or what are you most looking forward to about the opportunity? What are the main highlights from what you're allowed to say about that discovery?
Well, at this point, we are regretfully limited
Sure.
we have not put out a press release yet, but as a company we're happy with the results. It's an important data point in the basin itself. We do view our position as frontier, and so the information from this well is critical in de-risking the plays in this basin and enabling us to move forward with our exploration program, which we're excited about, and we plan to come back as efficiently and as quickly as possible once we evaluate the results. We just left location about 3 weeks ago,
Sure.
so we are digesting everything and putting together the critical paths forward to come back to exploration drilling and hopefully appraisal to commerciality as quickly as possible.
Okay, brilliant. Well, Adam, thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your time.